He talked so long, the Briscoes and Ric Flair have actually sobered up backstage. Well, enough of the lovey-dovey stuff. I have no redeeming qualities other than the fact that I am richer than all of you. And the two guys, Jerry and Jack Briscoe, were standing outside earlier during Rock's speech at the beginning of it, and I'm not sure during the end. I think they fell over. And I told him, I said, Jerry and Jack, I said, it's not a cigar store. Come on inside. You don't have to stand at the door. It's the Hall of Fame, and you're going in. You might ask why a Texan cowboy would induct a couple of Oklahoma Indians. Well, the fact of the matter is this. My great-great-grandfather was the famous Chief Slapahoe. Certain things in American history that are very important. In 1492, an idiot named Christopher Columbus missed his mark by 5,000 miles. He named the Native Americans Indians, and he missed the hemisphere, and yet we have still made statues to this moron and made a day after him. However, if Christopher Columbus had not been such an idiot, the village people would have a Buddhist instead of a chief, and firewater would not be introduced to the Briscoes. I am also not going to tell the story about Jack Briscoe being set up by Don the Lawman Slatton and Terry Funk in Abilene, Texas, claiming that he was about to meet Dolph Briscoe, the governor of the state of Texas. When Jack found out, because Harley Race was the only one brave enough to tell him, none of the boys would show up because Jack intended on beating up everyone. I will not tell you about Jack's pregame ritual, that of a very, very intense 4 minutes on a Marlboro cigarette, 2 jumping jacks, followed by a 60-minute match. I'm not going to tell you about the fact that you can tell when Jerry Briscoe specifically has had too much to drink, because I, Dusty Rhodes, The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bruce Pritchard, and every other Texan gets a message from Jerry, a text, usually misspelled. It has 2 words. It has Texan followed by a female anatomical term that I cannot repeat right here. Through all of this, I want to say the white man kept only one promise to the red man, and that was, we're going to take all your land. You see, a Manhattan happened to take place because the Native Americans sold it for a bag of Smiths and a bunch of shiny beads. Jerry Briscoe's father, his grandfather, sold their land saying they would make millions. Jerry and Jack get a check to this day from our honest and not corrupt government of around $12.38. However, that has all changed because, you see, in 1983, the red man finally got his comeuppance. You see, in 1983, Jerry and Jack sold Georgia Championship Wrestling to Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Work because they want to, which is the greatest thing in the world. Jack retired in 1984. Jerry found a different lifelong partner who I'm sure he loves dearly, Pat Patterson.